guys, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video is going to be my February Shop My Stash recap video. Now if you don't know what that means I'm going to basically go through all the products that were in my February Shop My Stash, and I'm going to tell you guys whether or not I am still loving these products. So before we get on into this video, you guys know the drill. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. But to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm just going to go through the products as I would apply them on my face. So first up is, of course, the foundation. And the foundation that I use this month is an NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. And I can't remember if this was my first time using this. I don't think it was. This foundation was recently added to my collection. That's why I chose it this month, so I could really get to use it. And I actually really like this foundation. I think it looks really nice on the skin. It does look, I wouldn't say the coverage is full coverage. I would say it's about medium coverage, but it seems like you could build it up without it making it look too cakey. So I did really like it, and I'm really glad to have it. So yes, I'm still loving this product. Alright, and then for concealer, I chose one. I didn't have any new concealer, so I just chose the e.l.f. Camo Concealer here, and this one is still a good one. I still do really like it. It has pretty good coverage. It is a pretty good dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I do think the Tarte Shape Tape has a bit more coverage. It's really thick, and this one is not as thick, but it's still, for a concealer, I think it's still pretty thick. So still loving that. And then for setting powder, I chose the Fenty Pro Filter in the shade Butter. And this was a recent product I got in a BoxyCharm box, so this is new to my collection as well, and I actually really like this. This is a nice, fine, sorry I keep cleaning it because it's like all smudgy. That's the only bad thing about this packaging is it gets so smudgy. Anyways, this powder is really good. It's pretty fine milled, so it doesn't make my skin look very dry or anything, because sometimes when you set your face and if you have any dry patches, sometimes powders will like cling to those dry areas, and I didn't find that this one did that to it. It does have a scent to it, and it's not like a super overpowering smell, but you can smell it, but it doesn't linger on the face, which is good, but while you're applying it, I can definitely smell it. It doesn't smell bad, I don't think, but I know some people are pretty like fragrance sensitive, so just a warning there. And then for bronzer, I chose the Marc Jacob Omega bronzer in the shade Tantalize. And this is what it looks like. I did pick this one up from TJ Maxx, and I do really like this bronzer. Unfortunately, it's not like my exact shade, or it's really deep. So I find that I have to go in super light-handed, and so other than that, it's really good bronzer. It's just, if I don't go in super light-handed, I do find that it gets kind of muddy on me. And I don't think it really has to do with the formula or anything. I think it just has to do with the shade, since this is probably too deep for me. But I went ahead and bought it because I wanted to try it out. And I do think it's a really good bronzer. It's just, I don't know, like I said, I just have to go in super light-handed, so I just need to remember to do that. But other than that, it's a really good bronzer. And because I have to go in super light-handed, I don't use much product at all, so this is going to last me a really long time. Alright, so for blush and highlight, I chose the Kenya Entourage Beauty Blush and Shine Kit. Here's what the inside looks like. So of course we have the highlighters on top and the blush on the bottom. This kit is actually, this palette is actually really nice. The highlighters are really pretty blinding. Of course, I can't use these two middle ones because these are for the deeper skin tones, so I haven't tried these out, but I did try these two highlighters out. This is the highlighter I'm actually wearing right now. And for the blush, I stuck to mostly this shade. I do really prefer more pinky kind of blushes, but I did try this one out today, and honestly, I can't use this one on its own. It's a little too orangey for me, but I did find if I mixed these two together, that's what I did today. I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, definitely really good palette. I'm very pigmented. The blushes do have a lot of kick up, I did see. But other than that, they're really pigmented, and I don't know, I really like them. So loving this still. All right, and then for the eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadow palette that I chose this month was the Dream Street Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collab palette. This is unfortunately discontinued, but I did ask you guys if you minded me showing you products discontinued, and you guys said you didn't mind, so that's what. But I do still really love this palette. I think it is starting to kind of show its age. Some of the shadows are looking a little bit on the chunky-ish side. I don't know, it might just be the way they're pressed, but they still work very well. And you know, I don't see they're not smelling or anything. So I still think they still have some life left in them. But I'm always pretty impressed with this palette, with the pigmentation and just how easy it is to blend them out. So this is a really good palette. I just wish they hadn't discontinued it, but I still do enjoy using it. All right, then on to lip products. I didn't show a brow product because I'm still using up one. It's the $1 Billion Brows Pencil, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of soon. I think it's getting too old. It still looks okay on the brows, but it's just, you can tell it's getting dry. All right, so yeah, so moving on to lip products. I chose 4 this month. I chose 3 from ColourPop. This one's from the Princess collab in the shade Ariel. This is the one I predominantly used a lot this month because it's just a nice nude. And I was enjoying my nude shades this month. Then I have here one from the Mulan collection. The Mulan, I think I said Mulan. It's the Mulan collection, and this is the Hue Mulan. That's what the shade name is. It's Hue Mulan. So very pretty color. So I predominantly used these 2 this month. I did choose another one from the Villains collection with ColourPop, and this is in the shade Evil Queen. I didn't actually use the red this month. I guess I'm done with the reds. I'm not really done with them, but it's just I didn't feel drawn to wearing a red lip this month. Honestly, guys, though, this month was a little bit of bust for wearing makeup because we had that really cold winter spell come in, and it got really cold here in Oklahoma. It doesn't usually get that cold. Usually the coldest it'll get will be like down in the 30s, maybe 20s, you know, but it got down to like minus degrees, and that's very rare. So I didn't wear much makeup at all because, like I said, the last week it was just so cold, you know, I didn't want to do anything. So yeah, so I didn't get to use these products as much as I would have liked to. And then the last makeup product I have is by Mana Carter. And this is what I'm wearing right now. This doesn't look that dark, but it dries down pretty dark because, like I said, that's what I'm wearing right now, and it's a liquid lipstick. Unfortunately, the only complaint I really have about this is it doesn't dry down completely. Like, it's a little bit on the sticky side, so my lips kind of like stick. Like, it's not the worst, but I don't know. I don't like it when products do that. So I think the shade is just really pretty, but I just don't like that it does that stickiness thing. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's not horrible. Like, if I'm talking and stuff, I don't feel it, but if I press my lips together, I can definitely feel it. So I think I like this product. It's just probably not one I would gravitate towards the most, especially if I have other liquid lipsticks, but you know, the shade is really very pretty. All right, and then last but not least is the setting spray that I use this month, and that is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Setting Spray. It is, you know, the packaging is all floral, so that means it has, like, it's a scented one, and it smells like flowers. I think it smells really nice, and it's a pretty good setting spray. This is kind of like, I think, one of the travel sizes. So I still like it. I don't mind the floral smell, but some people might not like the floral smell, but I think it's still pretty good. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos, and also let me know down below in the comment section what you guys thought of my products and my review on them. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!